All right, and here we go. We're heading down to the beach. No swimming. All right, we're just going to head down toward the water because it's such a beautiful day. And just take a moment and reflect on the beauty of the ocean and the sand. And the amazing part is that there's nobody out here. Well, I guess it's not that amazing. It's the middle of November in New York. So I guess the amazing thing is just how beautiful the day is. Hi, my name's Gil Nelson, and I'm an Actives distributor. I've been with Actives now for just about 3 months, and I'm about to make the 500 Club. Possibly by the time you see this, I'll have made it. It's a privilege and an honor to be here at the beginning of the Actives journey in the United States, and really everywhere. Selling in itself is really all about helping people to get enough information about solving their problem or solving a problem that may come up in the future, getting enough information to make an educated decision. So, as an independent representative, as an independent distributor of Actives, my job is going to be really to beat the bushes a little bit and to see when people pop up and go, oh, I am interested in that, just by asking questions. When they raise their hand and say, yeah, I do have interest in that thing you said, maybe it's my ad or maybe it's a post on Facebook or something like that, people raise their hand. And my job is to facilitate their getting that information, to make it easier for them to get the information they need to make those decisions. So depending on where they're at in the journey of finding out information, they may be closer or farther away from transacting business, pulling out their wallet and spending money on the product. But that's okay because there are a few principles involved in marketing and selling that, if followed, will make your job and your journey a great pleasure, and not just because you'll be financially rewarded for your effort, but really more importantly because you'll be helping that many more people to achieve their goals, whether it be personal on a physical or health basis, or even that they can help other people with our with Actives' amazing referral program, and they can also just help thousands of people directly by letting them know about certain products. And people tend to make it a little bit complicated sometimes. So here's my advice. Let's get to the point finally. First of all, if your job is to kind of beat the bushes a little bit, a really fast and easy way to start that process without overthinking things is to talk about your own experience with either the product or the company. So, for example, if you've gotten to a place in your body, in your experience, where you've got joint pain or finger pain, and it's disrupting the things you do. Maybe you've been typing for a long time. Maybe you're a musician or an athlete, or maybe you were an athlete and now it's a little bit achy. And you've been taking the curcumin, the tetrahydrocurcumin product, Optimend, and you're finding that it's of great relief to yourself in a short period of time. Maybe that's a great place for you to start talking about the Actives opportunity with your own experience. Because then when you're talking to people, you can say straight from the heart with all truth, hey, this happened to me. This may or may not be for you, and I found great results for myself. Would you happen to know anybody personally that could benefit from anti-inflammatory natural supplements like the one I just found. And then they can, help you out and say, oh, sure. I'd like to help my friend Jane out. She's always complaining about her fingers. Let me hook you guys up. Hey guys, so something happened with my sound out there. The microphone was working and now it's not. So it's also a little bit chilly, so I'm going to head on back to the house. Hello, Actives team. I'm Gil Nelson, and today I'm going to share with you 3 ways to expand your reach without spending a dime. Simon Sinek, in a talk he called How Great Leaders Inspire Action, described why leading with the why is important for big companies like Apple, and why it's true for even the smallest businesses like your independent distributorship with Actives. You see, most companies lead with their what. Then they talk about the features and benefits of the product. And then they ask for the sale as the why. For example, we're a new law firm. We have the best and smartest lawyers, and we always perform for our clients. Do business with us. Here's our new car. It gets great gas mileage. It has leather seats. Buy our car. We make computers. They're fast, they look good, and they'll save you time in calculating. Buy one. But it's uninspiring. When you learn to focus on your why and lead with that, you'll attract people who are passionate. They'll listen to you, and they'll support your mission and buy most of your products. Apple, for example, communicates this way. They started this right in the beginning of their journey. They say things like, everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge the status quo is by making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. We just happen to make great computers. Want to buy one? It's totally different, right? You're ready to buy a computer from me? I just reversed the order of the information. And the beauty of this in action is that every single person in this room is perfectly comfortable buying a computer from Apple, but we're also comfortable buying a DVR from Apple, or a phone from Apple, or a watch from Apple. So now that you have your why, and that inspires you to get up every day and to contribute, to participate, to get the word out, and to do that, you'll need to understand who your ideal customer is and what their actual needs are. This is number 1. No matter what tactic you try to use to expand your reach, it's not really going to matter, and it's not going to work if it's not tailored to your ideal customer. If your audience isn't reading your post, if they're not engaging with your content, if they're not purchasing any products, then you've got an issue with your speaking to your ideal customer. So combining your why with their need for a solution that you can simply share will make you an unstoppable force of goodness and of giving. The second thing is sharing content is the easiest way to get an audience around your content. If you're not sharing your content on your target market's favorite social and content channels, you're leaving a ton of opportunity on the table. Make sure you understand the ideal marketing channels for your target market. Third, you have to establish your authority as a brand or a creator. This can take time. You don't become an authority overnight. It's important to withstand the long run, to create long-term success for your brand. There are a variety of ways that you can increase your authority. You can guest post, you can do video marketing, podcasting, you can do press releases, media coverage, you can do interviews, just to name a few. Each of these tactics has its own strength. Whichever you choose, you need to be consistent. For both search engines and readers, you need to prove your authority and attention on a subject. Though you can pay for ads and influencers, you can't pay for the trust of your potential customers. Whether you're a small business trying to build awareness, or you're a big brand that's trying to stay relevant in an ever-changing industry, like Say you're a chiropractor with lots of clients. You're still looking for some side hustle, some extra revenue. The first step in expanding your audience reach is understanding the market channels your ideal customers want to be reached on. There's no one size fits all for business. To expand your audience, you've got to understand your why and where your audience really is. I want to thank you for allowing me to share some of the ideas with you today, and I invite you to rise up with us and use the Actives line to share your why in order to make a positive change in the world. Go forth and prosper with Actives. Hello. Hey, this is Gil Nelson. I'm recording from my secret lab here at Smith Point Beach, and a family has just pulled up beside me. You may hear them in the background. They're very excited to be here at the beach. It's it's like 5 adults and about 18 little kids. So it's a great place to be in the middle of November in a cold, windy day. And there they go. They're heading off to the beach, which is just so great for them.